Welcome, soul family. Welcome in to today's source-led channeled card teaching for the collective. I have already done a pre-shuffle as always, and I've asked source to use me as a direct channel to get the messages to the collective who are energetically aligned to receive them. So if this video is showing up for you, that's you. Whether you know it or not, there will be something in this for you today. Thank you for your patience while I shuffle. I only take jumpers on this channel. So that one. And one more, please. One more, please. I could shuffle off screen, but I prefer to have the authenticity of the shuffle in front of the camera. So you guys can see what Spirit is wanting to say to you. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you for your patience. So, which way? So, Bat Spirit, number 5. So, remember we talk about the cycles. Cycles in numerology, or your angel numbers, go from 1 to 10, sorry. So 5 is like, I like to say that it's like a midway reset. It's like new beginnings during the lesson that we're learning. It's about freedom and adaptability and change, adventure, resourcefulness, major life transformation because of the lesson that we're learning, and shifting gears to kind of accepting a change that has come about, and releasing of the old. And the message is a rebirth is assured. So whatever is going on for you, and you're probably starting to flounder because you are mid-cycle. If you think that you start at 1 and we're ending over here at 10 and we're in the middle with 5, and there's been all this change and we've got to this point of whatever it is that's changing for you, and you're not quite starting to see the physical aspects of that yet, and you're starting to kind of go, oh my God, what's happening? You know, there's no tangible evidence that this situation is changing for me, that this I don't feel it's a relationship, I feel it's a situation, it's your environment, something to do with your environment. A rebirth is assured. Don't give up, keep the faith, walk the path that you've been guided to walk, remembering that this is soul work, that those intuitions that you're getting hits on in your solar plexus, that's your soul guiding you. Try not let the brain, which is a safety mechanism to keep you, well, basically small, because it wants to keep you safe, it wants to keep you in the parameters where that it knows the outcome of everything. Well, this is soul-led work, and you can't do that. If you're to make the changes, you can do anything you want, you have free will, but if you're to make the changes that your soul is guiding you, we cannot let the brain jump in at this stage, because a rebirth will be assured. Change will happen. Don't worry. Next card out was Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. 18, so that's 1 and no, it's not 1. 1 and 8 is 9. And 9 is the end of the cycle, okay? Remembering that we're having many cycles going on at the same time, many lessons going on at the same time. So a 9 is all about the ending. It's coming to fruition. Whatever it is that you've been learning this relating to this message now, you just need to bring a gentle touch to yourself. So remember that we've worked hard, you know, so far. We've gone 1 to 4, and we've worked really hard on the soul lessons that we have had activated recently. When we do that, the physical self takes a while to catch up, and we need to acknowledge that that physical body is actually the vessel for the soul, and take care of it, you know. I was listening to one of my favourite readers last night, and she was saying that there's such exhaustion within the collective, and we are collectively needing to rest so that the other members of the collective can feel that resting energy. And so that's your responsibility as well for the collective, is to do what is being felt by your physical vessel as part of the greater good, and to bring a gentle touch about your 3D environment. Because, you know, I say this all the time, I'm not so far removed from the 3D, from the matrix, from the systems, that I can't understand that we have to still live in the 3D. Of course I do as well, you know. I've still got responsibilities and bills to pay, and I have to be in certain places at certain times, which is really restrictive for me, especially as an Aquarian, because I love the freedom. You know, but we do need to honour that we are still humans having a 3D experience, okay? So just bring a gentle touch to your own life, and don't be hard on yourself, I think is what Spirit is saying, you know. Just recognise how far you've come, recognise that you're on this journey, recognise also that being part of a collective, the spiritual collective that is contributing towards the ascension of the planet, it's a difficult job, and honour what it is that you're doing, because we're not only holding down the 3D normal aspect of ourselves, we are also undertaking this huge spiritual journey as well. Be kind, watch your words as well, watch how you speak to yourself, you know. I think we're just brought up, aren't we, to deflect any because we don't know how to handle it. We're not taught how to handle praise, and we're not taught how to handle compliments. And it's so easy. It's like, for example, if somebody says, oh gosh, I like your top, and you go, oh God, this old thing, I've had it ages. You know, why deflect like that? You just accept the compliment and say, thank you very much. Thank you for noticing, and thank you for saying. You know, bring a gentle touch to yourself and just honour who you are, what you are, and how far you've come recently. Last card out was Hummingbird Spirit. Be here now, and this is all about presence. This is all about the now moment. And 3 and 4 is 7, and 7 is all about in numerology, about spirituality. It's your connection to spirit, it's your connection to yourself, your inner wisdom, your innate understanding of self, your intuition, analysis and seeking truth, and introspection, you know, really going within and having a look. Let me just have a little bit of coffee. And it's about divine luck. Well, if you believe in luck, I'm not sure I believe in luck, but divine luck, you know, everything is meant. So we work towards something and we get the results, don't we? Like the harvest we were talking about the other day. It's about your soul's evolution and major spiritual breakthroughs and your alignment on your soul path. And Spirit is asking you to be present now. And yes, like I've just said, it's okay to say, okay, I've got the dentist at 3 o'clock next week, or, you know, I have to be taking my children to this place on Saturday. But we need to be present right now, in the now moment, not 4 years down the line. I think I mentioned to you guys the other day that somebody once asked me years ago, and I remember the shocked feeling that I had inside. And I mean, I'm talking 2007-ish, 2007, 2008, and somebody said to me, what's your 5-year plan? And I was like, what? People have a plan? You know, how do you know where you're going to be in 5 years? You have no idea. Yes, we can aspire to be XYZ, but we have no idea. You know, we have an innate understanding of what it is we'd like to, which path we'd like to be on, but we cannot say exactly where we're going to be. And I just think that that sets you up for major disappointment. You know, if we have expectations that will not be fulfilled, that's going to lead to a feeling of failure and not achieving. So yes, we can plan in the immediate future. We can have an inkling that this is what we'd like to do, but we release the need to just as I'm saying this is really resonating for me as well. So thank you, Spirit, for the reminder, as me as part of the collective too. So have a general idea of your end goal, let's call it that, but release the details and leave those to Spirit and just be present now. I feel, and I'm not a doctor, but I feel this is where a lot of people's anxiety comes from, is where they feel that they cannot control situations, that they need them to be the way they need them to be. But if we understand that we're just flowing exactly as we're supposed to be, and we are exactly where we're supposed to be at all times, even if we think we're late, even if we think we're not in the right house, even if we think we're not in the right city or town or village, you know, or job or relationship, even if we think all those things, we are exactly where we are supposed to be. And if we can understand that from a higher perspective as a soul, on a soul level, the anxiety just dissipates, because you're not feeling like you should be somewhere else. You're just understanding you're exactly where you're meant to be. And that's right here, right now, listening to this video, taking in this message. Thank you very much, Spirit. And as always, I'd like to remind you to give me a thumbs up and a share and a subscribe, because we're helping this channel to grow. We're picking up new subscribers constantly, which means that the collective is growing, that people are finding us because you guys are engaging, and YouTube is seeing that as useful and placing it into people's accounts who are part of the collective. Namaste.